And
Hello?
10%,
Yes.
well, nearly 10% of Iowa's energy, electricity, is generated on renewable resources. Do you support such a standard for the country?
Okay.
And if you do, what would be that number?
Okay, in general, I support the principle of renewable energy. I love it because it makes a lot of common sense. But I'm also a strong believer in the marketplace, and the market should determine which is the best one. Once government gets involved and either gives grants or subsidies, that distorts the market, but the market will sort it out which one is the most efficient.
Well, right now, coal is the most efficient. I mean, that's the cheapest kilowatt per hour. So if the market was turned loose, we'd see more coal plants. And I'm passionate about the environment. That's how you come to this.
Yeah.
It's about the environment. And I'm concerned about the coal emissions. So that's why,
Okay.
renewable resources
Right,
are...
and if you use something like coal, they can't. Nobody has a right to pollute the air or your water or your property, and that's a property rights issue. It's not a regulatory socialist issue. Under the private property free market approach, nobody has a right to pollute. And unfortunately, in our early years in the Industrial Revolution, governments and industry got together and they polluted wholesale. But coal, if it can be cleaned up, it should be used. Wind, if people want to use it and it's efficient, they should use it. If nuclear power is efficient and clean, which I happen to believe is, it should be permitted. But government is involved so much in the pros and cons of it. We don't, we inhibit the drilling of gas and oil. We inhibit the building of refineries, and we go to war to protect oil. And yet the Pentagon burns up more oil than in one day than Sweden does in a year. That kind of thing. So there's a lot of waste in there. A lot of hydrocarbons are burned up by our own government. But you can't, there's no benefit to making exceptions, say, well, we're for freedom in the market, except for such and such, and we know that a certain, say wind energy is the most efficient. And then say, well, let's put all our subsidies in, it would cost too much and it wouldn't work. I think